Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to the Too Sweet
For Life
podcast.
Episode 14.
14.
And here we are, guys.
Here we are again on our own.
1 week closer.
To the road.
We're on the road.
Oh, we like right at the stop sign.
We're
just
1 week
looking
closer
at it.
to the destination.
We trying to find a parking spot.
Essentially. And there's niggas with the I need ticket signs around the building.
Definitely. We riding right past because we got tickets.
Yeah. No, because they need tickets. No, because you can't be like, I got tickets, because that's illegal.
Oh, no, they got them, though.
But and that's why the sign says I need. Because I got would get you hemmed up. You gonna look out there and the big boss man's gonna be
oh, he down there flipping that nightstick, sweating.
What you doing close to the arena with them tickets, son?
Man. It's crazy.
Real crazy. Let's kick it off. Where you want to start at? You
New
can pick
Japan.
it. We starting with Strong Style Evolved.
Strong style.
Your opinion of the event?
Great show. Great show. A lot of the matches ended up being a lot better than I thought they were going to be. Especially, like, when I see a whole bunch of tag matches, I'm usually out on it. Like,
But that's the
like,
only way they can get all of their stars to have a
Oh,
match
yeah.
in America.
Yeah, I understand it. I understand why they do it. But usually, it's already a strike against it in my book. But then when I watched them, I was like, nah, man, these were pretty good matches.
Yeah, they weren't bad tag matches
Yeah.
at all. Because if there's one thing about New Japan, is that the tag matches don't seem too far off.
No.
Like, they can still, like, have a storyline with the tag match. Where in WWE, they just put niggas together.
Yes.
It's just be like, why are these two niggas together?
Because we need a tag team.
They were standing by each other in catering.
I think that's how it really be
Nigga
happening.
running the caterer said, you, come with me.
You got a bagel in your hand, you like, all right.
Like, but the thing is, it's like you walking with your mans and you don't know why y'all walking together. You just
Nah,
keep looking at
y'all
them
both
like,
looking at each other.
like, you know what's going on?
Nah.
You getting there.
Last time I did this, I got a belt, though, so
You two niggas need it.
PlayStation died.
The PlayStation may be the Undertaker. We are currently using a PlayStation that for the last 2 weeks hasn't made it.
Nah.
And due to this, I am 2 weeks behind
The
on
Mixed
Mixed
Match
Match
Challenge.
Challenge. I don't know what's going on.
Little
man.
behind the scenes, we usually record this podcast while watching the Mixed Match Challenge.
No, if I don't know how many of y'all listen to this. It's probably 4, 5.
But all 5 of them know what's crazy.
600 people. All of y'all. You know that we've been doing the Mixed Match Challenge, I want to say like for 5 weeks now. 5 or 6 weeks. They're only 10 weeks in.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's a good thing, too.
Matches. Strong Style Evolved.
Started off with Austin Aries and SoCal, what they called? SoCal Uncensored or something like that. It's like him,
Yeah.
the black guy, the white dude. Good old ROH.
It's Christopher Daniels band and then the black nigga they picked up.
They ain't all Austin Aries, bro.
They're definitely all Austin Aries.
Everybody Austin Aries in ROH, I don't know. But yeah, Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel.
I don't know his man's name, but that's his man's. And then you got the black hat they just only picked up. They went on a 3-way match against somebody random. Who random was it? Roppongi 3K?
Oh, yeah, it was Roppongi 3K. Ew. So I didn't like that match because I don't like Roppongi 3K.
Well, it was decent.
Nah, I'm cool on
It
it.
was a slow start. But then after that... I like Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels is good.
I like him.
Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky.
That's who it is. Yeah, I don't know them. Christopher Daniels.
The General.
Is he the one who did the moonsault and almost killed himself next to the table?
Yeah.
He gives it to me every day. Okay,
Man.
fuck Christopher Daniels, because I don't know when he started being a fucking...
The General?
Well, yeah.
He's the ring general, bro.
Bro, but it's like, when did he leave? When did he leave the Fallen Angel gimmick and go into the... I want my money and I need it now.
For a great match, he won't in no time. Come to the general. I don't know, man.
Like, he definitely looked like somebody in the Civil War that wasn't on our side.
Yeah, I don't know when he probably maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe.
So it's like his in-ring stuff never changed. It's just the shit that he wore.
No, yeah, like he just was like, I'm a ring general, so now I'm coming out in this general outfit.
That's just poop.
Which kind of doesn't go with their gimmick because they're the Addiction. So like the Fallen Angel went way better with Frankie Kazarian than the General. Like he just comes out like with this outfit Frankie Kazarian got on like tethered jeans.
He got on like the fucking, I don't even know what material they're made out of, but the white gloves, like the nigga,
everything.
Like the nigga low key look like Mr. Peanut.
Yeah,
like, all he needs is a monocle.
He come out with a monocle. He's Mr. Peanut,
like legit. So fuck.
But he does the best moonsault ever.
I don't know anymore, bro. I think my favorite moonsault may come from Hangman Page at this point.
Nah.
Because he a big nigga and he does the moonsault very well.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, he'll land on his feet.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Hangman. All right. Number 2. We got Taguchi Japan versus Chaos. Which is your boy Juice Robinson with the new gimmick.
Man, so
and
like,
David Finlay, who's Fit Finlay's son.
No, yeah. See, Fit Finlay's son's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Juice Robinson in-ring ability is alright. But I feel like, man, he seen that he got up out. NXT gave us Velveteen. And he said, you know what? That shit's kind of working. So
he's like a mix of like Velveteen and like, Dalton Castle.
But so
without
like,
boys.
Look, and he needs to cut the shit and go back to, you remember when he was playing Rainbow's brother on Blackish?
Shut up. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what he just needs to stick with.
He need to go back to that when he was when he was fighting. Like I was just saying, his gimmick when he was fighting for he's like a peaceful protester or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a little hippie.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what he goes for anymore.
But apparently, I mean, they love him in Japan. So
I think they love anybody.
Yeah.
Like, name me one person that's like,
I do not know.
You can't. It's just like, hey man, come on over here. We accept, like,
once you come down that ramp, they're like, yeah.
Y'all don't know if y'all don't know nothing about what goes on in our lives, but in our town, which is a college town, there is a set of basketball courts on the campus, and since our colors are blue, the basketball courts are blue, known as the blue courts. Blue courts, I want to say, have 4 sets of court.
4
so
or 5,
it's like,
whatever. The
far left court is kind of like where you just shoot around, getting ready for the game. Then you got a court where the best players play. And then you got a court next to that where it's like kind of good people, like people that kind of got next but still want to actually play. And then to the far right, you have the Asian community.
So we used to say like the middle court was the NBA. Mm-hmm. The court beside it was the D-League. And then the court on the other side of that was overseas.
So you got WWE is the middle court, and the court next to that is like ROH, and then on the far right is the New Japan. So it's like if anybody from the WWE court or the ROH court just goes to the New Japan court, they're loved instantly. They don't give a fuck. They're just like, hey, come play.
They're passing you the ball. They're like, hey, you know how to shoot. Like, here you go.
Yeah, like you get so much more love than if you step on a WWE court, bro. Hey. Them niggas, I hate them niggas, bro. It's niggas that, bro, obviously high school was their max level of like competition basketball. Yeah. Everything else is church league ball. And you niggas are just upset that you didn't get a call in a pickup game. Like how? Like, I don't get it.
You have to try to start fights and shit.
Hey, bro, I have never been to the blue courts where niggas haven't squared up. Fights don't actually go on, but niggas square up. They square up. It's just like, huh? Yeah, I don't know. But that's the way I feel about New Japan. It's like anytime a nigga come over, they just take you. They don't give a fuck.
They appreciate you.
Yeah, because you also don't really have to have a gimmick. You just have
you just have to be able. Yeah, Juice is young too though, so.
No, he's real young.
Yeah, we'll probably get a lot.
High yellow niggas with blonde dreads also weird me out.
I don't know whether he's like black, white mixed or whatever, so I don't really.
He Rainbow Johnson, brother. I don't know. He's melodic.
He melodic? Is that? Oh Lord.
What is that? He Creole.
Creole.
He one of them Drake niggas.
Oh Lord. And match number 3, I know you like this. This is your boys. The Killer Elite Squad.
Bro, because they go so...
Against Chaos again.
They go so fucking...
Lance Archer.
They go so fucking hard, bro.
Lance Archer come out with a 6-pack of Dasani in his back pocket.
Davey Boy Smith Jr.'s son? Or is it Scott Hall? So whose son?
Lance Archer? No, Davey Boy Smith is his partner, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga, bro. Them niggas are out of control.
Yeah.
I love it.
So Davey Boy Smith is like, you know, he's a big cat, like his pops. He's like a mixture of his pops and like Scott Hall, son. But that's what they get. Like, he's like 6'5", like he's like a big guy.
They're big dudes. It's weird. Like, not even like wrestling big niggas. Like,
nah, they're just big dudes.
They definitely work construction somewhere.
Yeah, that's what they look like. Like, but especially Lance Archer. Lance Archer looked like he just got off work at construction and he just had a couple. Yeah. So I guess his gimmick is almost like a Bradshaw mixed with like Stone Coldish a little bit. Like it's like big redneck, like big wild redneck gimmick.
Then somebody need to bring back the Sandman gimmick.
Oh man.
Or is it just a little too much?
It might be a little too much. Like the complete gimmick where like I real live am a construction worker and I just got off. And I'm here. I'm here halfway through a 32 pack.
I've smacked a pack. You know what I mean? I got a thing of cools in my pocket. Let's do some wrestling.
All I got is kendo stick, my nigga, and a DDT. That's about all I got.
But hey, well, man, as long as you show up to work.
Yeah, but that was a good match. Killer Elite Squad won that match.
I like how
violent they are.
Like real physical wrestlers. Yeah. I think real physical wrestlers are dope.
The thing that I hate about that is like they're a really good tag team and they look really good in the ring, but you know that if they ever go to WWE, you won't get that from them. Like they won't get the chance to be that, and I hate that, man. Like.
Well, then don't go to WWE.
Yeah, but I feel like they need a bigger stage. Remember, like, I don't know if we talked about it here or if we talked about it at work, but the thing I said about Dalton Castle, like, I was like, I like Dalton Castle. I like him as a champion, but ROH just don't have the production to give you champion Dalton Castle. Like, if he was in WWE, could you imagine his WrestleMania entrance? Like,
nah, it'd be so extravagant.
It'd be nuts, bro.
Yeah, we need a 3-way with Dalton Castle, Juice Robinson, and Velveteen.
It's like some Highlander shit. Like there can only be one.
Triple threat match we've ever seen in our lives.
Crazy.
I'd be here for it.
It would be a pretty decent match, honestly.
So that was
Velveteen got to bring back that elbow drop.
Does he not do it no more?
I think it ain't been the same. If he does actually do it, it ain't.
But because
he used to jump up in
the elevation
Vince Carter
off that elbow drop is sick. My man Velveteen, nothing like it.
All right, so then we got, I guess maybe one of the matches of the night. We got Marty, we got Cody, we got Tama Tonga.
Oh, it was a match, all right.
We got Tonga Roll.
So they went through the whole spiel. It was Bullet Club versus Bullet Club.
Yep. And the Bullet Club's okay, by the way.
The Bullet Club is definitely okay.
It's fine.
There's one nigga who's not fine. So you do the Bullet Club versus the Bullet Club. In the midst of it, Cody's trying to get them to pick a side, like it's either Team Cody or Team Kitty.
Yeah.
And then the niggas was like, we're on a team. It's definitely not Team Kenny.
Or Cody.
No, it was Team Cody. That's what they said.
Yeah.
But it was I don't get it.
They're just with each other.
So them two niggas, the brothers.
Yeah. Well, they have another brother.
So it's 3 of them.
Yeah. There's he's like real tall, young. He got like mop hair kind of.
So like they're good.
Yeah. They're
are they being held back by the Bullet Club gimmick?
I think that's their end of the feud. You get what I'm saying? Like that's where they come in. So like Cody and Kenny are the A side of the feud. Like they're like but then you have Tama Tonga, who at the beginning of what was like the middle of last year. Remember he had the big fight with Kenny or whatever about it. So I think on the New Japan end of it, that's where the feud is going to be in Bullet Club, where it's like Tama Tonga is like sick of this shit. He has him, his 2 brothers, and the Underballs, and they're like Bullet Club Arising now or something like that. Yeah. So I think when this is all done with Cody and them, they're gonna do something in New Japan. That's what I think. It's gonna be like the Samoans or something like that. Maybe they won't be Bullet Club anymore. Maybe they're trying to step away because they
Bullet Club is no more. If you're not in the elite, fuck you.
Nah, but I think he has like the biggest kind of story beef because before, like when it was the OG Bullet Club, like Gallows, Anderson, Bad Luck Fale, even a little bit after Prince Devitt left, like Tama Tonga was like the next guy, and then they got Kenny Omega.
He was never the next guy.
I don't know. He was like the next guy up, and then they got Omega, and it was kind of like, all right, dude.
So I mean, I think they
because his brother wasn't always there.
But they have this planned out 6-8 months in advance.
But I'm talking about before 6 or 8 months in advance. I'm talking about back before like Adam Cole was in Bullet Club. Like when they first got Kenny. Like when Kenny first became Bullet Club, like Tama Tonga was like the next guy.
But AJ was still around then.
Yeah.
AJ was there.
Well, AJ was the leader. But then, so it was like AJ, then you had like the underballs.
But so
you had like Tama Tonga.
He never had a chance of being the leader.
No, he wasn't going to be the leader, but what I'm saying is like he was like the next popular guy.
Popular guy is the leader.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
It is. So then when we get at the end of this Cody and Kenny joint, you know who's going to be...
Dean was never the leader.
Of what?
Of the Shield.
Was he not?
No.
Dean was the original leader of the Shield. He had the U.S. title. The other two were the... you're not going to... Dean was
Seth was the leader.
No.
Seth is definitely the leader. Seth is the architect.
Bruh, the initial leader of the Shield was Dean Ambrose.
Seth.
Everybody also had it. I don't think everybody had their time. Seth never had his chance as the leader of the Shield.
Seth is the leader of the Shield.
No, he's definitely the leader of the Shield.
He is the leader of the Shield.
He's the one who broke it up. Who tore the game apart? Who brought it back together?
Me! That's who! Alright. Back on it. So now we got our guys. Los Ingobernables de Japón. The ungovernables. They cannot be governed. Our guy Naito.
This is a very weird group.
It's weird, but they all go like I like the fact that they're like a strong faction.
They're a strong faction of weirdo niggas.
Yeah, that's what makes them lit though. They don't have one single entrance. They all come out like they come out in like a weird like number. It's like 2, 1, and 1.
Yeah.
But then they don't get in the ring until Naito gets in the ring. Like they all hover around the ring. Naito gets in, they all walk in, then they all do their separate entrances all over again.
When they win the match, and then he does his shit where he does the slide, and he does real cool, and then they all just form in line like a Power Ranger.
Yes, bro, they're like fucking Voltron, my
nigga. They won the match.
Yes, they did.
They all do that. Like Naito does the slide. I want to say like
Evil got the little hand evil shit.
Sada does fucking
stand there with a mohawk.
Yeah.
And then Bushi spits the shit.
Bruh, what's my man's who's the man's with the cat?
Takahashi.
Takahashi, bro.
Hey, where's the cat been? Did I miss something?
Nah, he just ain't been breaking it out. Something weird.
He just been grabbing other people's and shit.
Yeah, he just grabs the niggas from the crowd and does some weird. I don't know, maybe
I didn't know if I missed something like he got killed again or something. Hey, Bad Luck Fale like murdered that nigga. That was hilarious, though.
Bro, that shit's weird. So he does some. Everybody's doing a joint, and then he does some weird like helicopter joint, and then does it like just sits Indian style.
Yeah, bro. Ticket top.
Like, did you plan this? Or was
he's old dude on Soul Calibur. When the Soul Calibur, when the dude does that shit.
Was it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I was watching him and I said, bro, you didn't plan this out at all. But nah, them are my guys. I love those.
Everybody look, man, if you don't love Naito and them, bro, I don't know what you on.
It's some weirdo niggas though.
Yeah. Naito come out in a full blown suit. Like not even a rip away joint. Like I don't
a full blown
suit. It takes them 5 minutes to get off. Like
oh man.
The next match I didn't watch. I watched the beginning shenanigans and I watched the end shenanigans, and I think you didn't catch the end shenanigans. You said your stream was messing up. I don't know if you've watched it since. It's Will Ospreay and Jushin Thunder Liger.
No, okay, yeah, this was the match I didn't get to watch.
All right, so this match starts with it. Okay, backstory. Originally, it was supposed to be Rey Mysterio versus Jushin Thunder Liger.
He tears his
But
bicep.
Rey tears his bicep. So Rey comes out, cuts a little promo talking about how he wish he could have been there, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Goes, sits in the crowd. Will Ospreay comes out, fights Jushin Thunder Liger, wins the match, grabs the mic, and says, I'm nobody's replacement. I'm either the guy or I'm not the guy. So, I'm going to bring, because he's the junior lightweight champion or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, basically he challenges Rey to a match.
Yeah.
Rey stands up. He's like, yeah, okay, Then Hangman Page comes out, hits him from behind. Rey tries to get to the ring. Hangman Page takes Rey's mask off his head, puts it halfway on his head, grabs the belt, and just stands there in the middle of the ring. Wildin', bruh. No, not Hangman. Marty, my bad.
It
It was Marty. Party Marty.
So
The villain.
I guess
Whoop, whoop.
he has more dealings in New Japan. So
Does this go against your prediction that he's about to be the ROH champion?
no, I'm talking about Rey.
Oh, right.
So like I guess they have set it up to like Rey now has future matches with Will Ospreay. He has to do the match with fucking
Jushin.
and then he has to do a Marty Scurll match.
So when is he doing this? Is this after WWE or before?
So-
Because apparently last week he signed a contract.
No,
or something.
they said he signed a contract and he signed a very, very short stint contract. So I think he may just be booked at WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
So but do you know how he's being booked at WrestleMania?
No. What are you about to tell me? Because I haven't read anything. So go ahead and tell me.
Braun Strowman's tag team partner.
Really?
He's the one who has to take the fall.
Okay. I
Rey
can't
takes the
see
fall, then goes back overseas.
I could see that
Why?
for the pop, I guess, but I don't know. You already wasted the pop when you brought him in the Royal Rumble.
So yeah, but I guess niggas don't expect him to be Braun Strowman's partner. It's just like, oh my God, Rey Mysterio, a midget versus.
Wasn't he the champion with Big Show once?
Yes, they've done this before,
Yeah.
obviously. But now but this isn't the same Rey, bro. This is I've caught a body in the ring, juiced up Rey. Who's that jumping down?
Wow.
You wild, here we go, here we go.
Yeah, nah, you Rey coming out with designer clothes, exclusive J's.
It's not, yeah, bro. He got Louis V masks. He's in the fucking Yeezys.
Oh, he's wild.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
Dope Cartel Rey.
Yeezy season 619.
Yeezy season 619. Shut
Hey,
up.
bro, like legit. If Kanye know anything, bro, he go ahead and do that.
Yeah. So, next match is Jay White defending the U.S. title, which they still have not put on anybody from the United States, against Hangman Page.
We talking about Shit Blade.
I fucking hate Sling Blade Jay White.
Shit Blade. No, yeah.
He does Cody's finisher, first of all.
First of all,
Fuck that nigga.
get your own finisher.
The fuck out of here.
Okay, so
He's from New Zealand or some
in
shit.
the
Not even
in the
fucking.
promo part of it, he's just sitting there like his tactic is to attack the being the elite storyline of the. It's just like it's all you got, bro.
He ain't got shit because he sucks.
No, he's poop. Fuck him.
They should have put the bet on Hangman Page.
I'm a big Hangman fan.
You know, I used to hate Hangman.
I can see it.
Really did. I used to hate
But
Hangman
he just
Page.
recently started to come into his own.
Yeah. They got me.
But I think they can make anybody hot.
Yeah, they got me.
Like, bro, like all jokes aside, in 6 months, my nigga Flip Gordon's gonna be that guy. We're gonna be like, how
Little John Cena.
Like, how the fuck did Flip Gordon do
My
this?
nigga, Tiny Guard, Tiny John Cena, bro.
So like, I think it's in their next joint coming up or something. The Bucks end up teaming with Flip to challenge the niggas for the 3-way championships. If the Bucks and Flip win, bruh, that'd be hilarious.
Buck Flip.
I don't know what kind of name. So the fact that they always do us like a funnier name, bruh, I don't know.
Young Gordon.
It's gonna be something. He ain't bad. Flip Gordon ain't bad.
That's Little John Cena, bro. He come out with a fucking bandana around his arm and some little jean shorts, bro. Tell me he ain't Little John
No,
Cena.
he look like John Cena.
Yes, it's Tiny John Cena.
EC3 is also Little John Cena.
EC3's a little too small though.
Because he need to go ahead and change it to JC3, bro.
JC3, JC Chavez. All right, so now the main event, we got the Golden Lovers versus the Bucks.
Who expected an hour-long
apartheid? I sure didn't. I looked at the timestamp. I said, "Oh, we here for the long haul."
Like they showed out.
Them niggas damn near murdered themselves.
When he goes for the suicide dive, and right as his head like gets over the rope, he just fucking super kicks shit out of him. I said,
"Ooh." When he put through that table.
Oh yeah, they had some spots in that motherfucker.
After that match, you just see like fucking Kenny Omega's body and shit. Like I was like, bro,
did you watch you know how they any New Japan joint after the main event, whoever wins has to cut a fucking promo for some random reason. Did you see the promo Kenny cut afterward? Bro, so like after the match, he's just breathing heavy, and he's just like, "Thank y'all for coming out." He's trying to say that. He's like, "You know what? I think I got a
broken orbital bone."
My man's just shit's busted open over here. I'ma holler at you niggas. Like, I ain't got too much else for you. Bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
He came out and said, "I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna stretch."
Well, my nigga, my eye hurt like a motherfucker.
So I'm gonna go to the back. I'm gonna holler at you niggas.
But you know that didn't happen, right? Because Cody came out.
And here we are.
Same old thing like we always get. Cody's yelling at somebody.
He's out.
Cody out. Yeah. Cody done lost his mind. I think that's what they're going with. Like crazy ass Cody. I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know what they're going for. The whole Brandy thing.
Brandy got beat.
People kissing people.
Yeah. She trying to prove that Kenny ain't gay. She said, "He's a phony." She hit her with the joint. He's a phony.
But okay, so it's like, I don't get it because is he supposed to be gay?
Not in Japan, but maybe in America. That's what they're going with. Maybe I don't know. They're the Golden Lovers.
My nigga, I thought that was just a name they were running with. A cool name.
I
didn't know that meant they were like gay together.
Gay together. I don't know. I guess they play it because like Kenny's supposed to be like bisexual or whatever. So I guess they're like playing off of that.
But then Cody ends up kissing fucking Ibushi.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like, what was that to prove?
Hey, bro, they just trying to see who's down for what. Then a Brazzers symbol just goes right in between it. Yeah, the main event of All In. The reason why it's called All In because everybody's all in.
You didn't tell you who I found out they had to host it?
Who?
Russell Simmons.
I'ma fuck you or I'ma fuck your son.
That's what he hit him with.
You decide. I wonder if he after he said that, did he just step back and look at him like, nah.
No. Yeah.
Not discussed amongst yourself.
That's when you go make a drink. You go make a drink. It has 3 cubes in it. You go a splash of bourbon, 3 cubes.
They just hear you in there like, clink, clink, clink. Like, what was he doing?
You start hearing popcorn popping and shit. Pop. He popping corn.
He come back with the bowl and a drink like, y'all make a decision?
Y'all figure it out yet? It's like a waitress. Yeah. Come back like a waitress. Like, I still need time.
Oh, shit.
That is a good one. Overall, the New Japan America show, you know what I'm saying?
Great show.
Strong style, we vibed, we here.
But you knew it was going to be great.
I love the venues they choose, man. They always choose
man, we talked about that pyramid. Like, it was a great venue,
they
man.
They always choose a good pyramid. Like, they always choose good venues. I don't know how they do it.
Great venue. Guess we'll see what this All In is going to look like. I mean, we got another, are they coming back in the summer?
I don't know. Are they?
I thought they may be coming. No, I thought this year maybe they were coming too because they opened that dojo in California.
A New Japan dojo?
Yeah.
Gee.
They opened it the day before, so I thought maybe they were coming back in July, but I might be wrong about that.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Probably.
We're gonna go ahead and chalk that up.
That's the gimmick of this podcast. Is I'm gonna just give out wrong ass information.
Whenever they put these motherfucking All In tickets, bro, I think I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Ain't
nothing but a little ride.
But let me tell you why, bro. Because you like, how can you miss that? It's gonna be the most rowdiest shit. Fucking like, I know what kind of fans will be there, and it's gonna be
the hardest of hardcore.
So it's like, bro, the chants are gonna be crazy. Like if there was one pay-per-view I always wish I could have been at, it's fucking like the One Night Stand or Cena versus.
Oh my god!
Like I feel like this has the potential to have that kind of crowd feel where niggas is just rowdy, and I'm here for it. Yeah. Like if I can't get a "fuck you Cena" chant going, bro, I don't shut up. There's no "fuck you Cena's" or "fuck you Cody's." I won't. Like, if we can't get a "you suck dick" chant going, bro, don't buy me a ticket.
So do you think it's gonna be like everybody against Cody, or like how you think it's gonna be?
Oh yeah, I see it. The fans is getting to it too, bro. Yeah. Like, that's when he turns back into fucking Stardust.
That's dope. I bet he loves this, man.
I can see it. Yeah, he's having a great run right now, and it's all on like his behalf too. It's not like he's in control of all this. Yeah, he's like the fact that niggas are booing him now is on him.
Yeah, oh yeah,
he wants that. That's dope. It's dope. Sometimes you leave and you become a bigger star than you were. Yeah, but will you be welcomed back?
Oh, with open arms.
Does he go back?
I think he eventually goes back.
I say he goes back, but he goes back not the traditional route, the NXT route.
No.
Yes.
I don't think we'll.
If
you'll
he
never
could
get
win
like
the
a big
fucking
guy.
Dusty Classic, my nigga.
Who's his partner?
Goldust. They bring Dust. They bring Goldust.
Goldust gonna be dust by that time. Bro.
Hey, bro, they're both dusted.
Dusted roads.
But like, why would they? Why would they not win the Dusty Tag Team Classic at some point?
Because man, Goldust is gonna be like 65.
My nigga, nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Goldust gives a fuck.
No, so
his knees give a fuck.
Bro, he's still wrestling. He said he feels the best he's ever felt.
Bro, he spent so many years off in fucking pills, bro. Like
he clean now. It's all on me now. As you can see now.
I don't want to see him come back unless he coming back as like 7 or something.
But why do you not want the Rhodes brothers to win the Dusty Classic?
He come back as classic like Dustin Rhodes.
That's not what's happening.
Yes, bro.
Ever.
He got the fucking like the little vest shit on with the cowboy boots.
Bro, the 10-year anniversary. How many? We on the 3rd year of the Dusty Classic?
I guess.
You mean you guess?
No, we on the 2nd year, right?
Are we?
Who won the first one?
It wasn't a traditional tag team. It was Neville and.
So who won the 2nd one?
AOP.
All right, so this is the 3rd one.
And who's going to the 3rd one?
Street Profits.
Street Profits got put out.
I know. I don't know.
Street Profits got put out.
Well, technically, nobody's gonna win the 3rd one. Like, the finals is like a 3-way championship match, right?
Nope.
It's not?
Nope.
So what did they change it to?
Bro, the finals is fucking AOP versus Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
But I thought that was like, and then they would make it for like TakeOver, like that, like those two versus, what you call it?
Only way that's gonna happen is if next week fucking Undisputed Era decides to run out.
That's what I'm saying, like Undisputed Era. So I thought it was gonna be like a 3-way.
I don't think so.
So who's Undisputed Era gonna fight?
The winner of that match.
Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong?
Probably.
And then they're gonna take the belts off them. And then Adam Cole.
You think AOP could be the first 3-time NXT Tag Team Champions?
I mean, it's possible. I don't see why.
Because those were Dusty's guys.
I mean, move them up.
That's not what Dusty would have did. Now, you know, I love those big AOP guys.
Oh, you got a Dusty impression?
I got.
Hey, bro, you entrenched. Anytime you got a Dusty impression, bro, you in the life. You in the culture, bro.
I have an everybody impersonation. Just whether
that's
I throw it out or not is what you gonna get. You never know what you gonna get around here.
If you will.
Because the key to a good Dusty impersonation is just doing Leon Phelps from.
Yes. Cavassier is a drink. Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
That's all you gotta do.
I don't have a good one.
You said I don't have a good one.
No, I don't have a good
All right,
Dusty.
we're off of the.
I wish I could do
independent
Rick.
circuit. Speaking of, before we get into this, so have you seen the New Orleans Wrestling Commission shit.
Oh, the band moves and shit.
Bruh.
How can you be an independent wrestler during it's like no power drivers, no dives, like no thrown over the ropes,
no throwing over the ropes, no jumping off of the ropes. Like,
bruh,
there's no flying hit. You can't do none of that.
So how are they going to have a match?
I don't know.
Somewhere Randy Orton's like, yeah, motherfucker, have a match.
So it's like, okay, so all this happened because in 1996, a nigga got injured from a pile driver, and he sued the New Orleans Wrestling Commission and ended up winning a few $1 million off that.
In 96?
96.
Wow.
But here we are, 2018, and you niggas are still holding on to this. So it's like, but not everybody has to follow the rules. There's like exceptions.
No, the major leagues don't. Right.
Yeah. And they've now included ROH in the major leagues.
Yeah.
So when you're booking fucking Mania week matches, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're doing your independent promotion, you're like, all right, let's do a venue in New Orleans. This is where WrestleMania is going to be. Do you not check the rules? Like, do you look up the Wrestling Commission rules, what you're allowed and not allowed to do?
I'm pretty sure it's a thing where it's like, because you have to get approved from the commission to even have the event. So it's not nothing that they're springing on you. Yeah,
so it's like when you do these events and you know that your appeal is more so everything that they're blocking out.
I don't think they knew that going in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. But these have been the rules since '96.
Yeah, but they're probably not. So what did they do last WrestleMania? Like WrestleMania 30.
Bruh, it's the same shit. The smaller circuits, they can't do these moves. The smaller, like.
So why was this wasn't like a big deal in 30? Like nobody ever said anything about it, and now this time it's like a huge deal. Like,
and essentially because independent wrestling is bigger now.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like where you have the motherfucking
like WrestleCade or WrestleCon or whatever it's called.
What's this shit? Progressive.
Progress.
You got all them niggas doing shows and shit, yeah. But it's like their appeal,
Evolve and shit.
Like they all, but their appeal is like more so.
Well, that's wrestling now. Period. So basically, everything that they're banning is like that's like going into the NBA and be like, all right, so no crossovers, no layups, no dunks.
Yeah, it's like the shit that's appealing to the
yeah.
Hey man, it happens. You either move up or you get the fuck out the way, huh?
Wow. I guess people can have those matches, but I don't know if people
will have the hardest time.
Will Ospreay's just going home.
Right.
Like, he sees this and he's like, bro, if I got a belt, strip me, my nigga, because I can't do nothing.
Strip me? No, because, like, I have no clue what he'll do.
Maybe, because, like, so basically these are the rules that they had in WCW in, like, 91. 90. Like, you couldn't throw people over the ropes. Like, you couldn't really jump off the top ropes like you weren't supposed to. So, like
well, who are they protected?
Nobody.
Themselves or the wrestlers? Because I don't think they give a fuck that much about the wrestlers.
They're protecting themselves. Like, it ain't never about the people.
So why can't we just go ahead and sign the contract saying that?
You can if you're going to pay the fine, but them motherfuckers can't pay the fine.
Damn.
That's why you go ahead and just say, like, WWE, you're fine, because WWE's not going to not do that. And they're the ones bringing in the money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, well, I mean, y'all already have insurances and all of that, but you can't always guarantee that the little people have like the right kind of insurance. They probably have like the bare minimum.
So it's like, but the excuse they were using for as to why they do this, or as to why like WWE gets the pass and like the majors get the pass, is because they said that they believe that they have trained their performers the proper way. So that's why they're allowed to do it.
Well, I could agree with that.
I guess.
I mean, just thinking like in a broad sense, you would think the people that are running the fucking Superdome and have TV every week and have their own network would be the ones that know what they're doing.
You don't think the independent niggas know what they're doing?
Yeah, I think some of them do. I think they all know what they're doing to a point, but I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't risk it.
I'd risk it. Fuck it.
I'd let them do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, if he
but I get
if he fucking hurts himself, bro.
If he dies, he dies, bro.
It's a part of it. Fuck the bullshit.
I mean, even all the training in the world, like if I go to jump on a rope and the motherfucker got like a little bit of somebody's sweat and I slip, nigga, my training ain't gonna help me against that. Like,
I mean, unless okay, here's a sad story. Halo 3 sudden came out. I went to the GameStop with my man's John Moss so he can get it. He wanted to get like it's the first time they did like a deluxe edition, so it was like the $100 edition. It came with a Master Chief.
Came with a helmet.
Came with a Master Chief helmet and that shit. So we're in line.
I think I worked at GameStop around
behind a nigga that looked exactly like Dave Chappelle. Wasn't Dave Chappelle.
You positive?
I'm positive. But very, very similar. So he's standing on the curb where we're waiting in front of GameStop. Misplaces footing or something. Falls. Straight back. No bracing himself. Onto the concrete. He smashed the concrete. Everybody's like, me and John Moss are like, oh, we think my man's is done. So he kind of gets up. He looks a little rough. He said, now y'all see, if I didn't have proper training, I'd have broke my neck right there. But I understood when I hit the ground, I had to roll so I didn't hurt myself. And we said, nigga, you shouldn't have fell in the first place. Like, you're literally standing still.
Right.
You're just standing on the curb and misplaced your footing and fell, bro. But he tried to explain to us, we don't know this, man. He's just the nigga in front of us in line. He's like, yeah, bro, if you ain't have proper training. Now I'm just wondering, like, Dad, can I just say I have proper training to anything if I don't really fuck myself up?
Yeah. See, I was trained to do this.
Like, if I shut my arm in the door and it doesn't break, but I'm extremely hurt, I'm just like, y'all see that? You see how my arm didn't break? Now, if I wasn't trained.
And then you start classes on teaching people how not to break their arm. And
yeah.
Shit. Now, you're going to break your arm a couple times when you start.
But I just got so thinking about training. It made me so weak. Cause my nigga said, now, if I wasn't trained, I would have broke my neck. Like, huh, dude? Like, you were trained to fall off a curb on the concrete?
Shit. But yeah, you never know. But
how good you're training, bro?
God,
how much training did Enzo have when he slid on that bottom rope and knocked his ass out?
How much training did he have when he slid and broke his damn leg?
How much training did he have when he slid and roughed that bitch up?
Evidently a lot, because that wasn't the first time.
He got him out.
Got him out. You think he bought a ticket for WrestleMania this year?
I wouldn't. I can't say he didn't, but I wouldn't.
What if Brian music hit and then the next thing you hear is you walk your corny. That shit come on.
No, that nigga gone for good.
Oh, he gone for good.
He gone for good. You ever tell you what's so funny, bro?
Everybody else can come back pretty much.
No, not everybody.
Who can't come back?
Rich Swann.
Oh,
yeah. He gone for good.
Yeah. Can you handle it?
That's the worst. Let me tell you what,
he
bro,
retired.
They killed him out with that, bro. When they find out that his shit was domestic violence, bro, and then his music is "Can You Handle It," and they was just like, he was beating this bitch up. Like, Can you handle it? They killed him out, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, Rich.
Even tell you what fucks me up about like wrestling and shit. It's just like we sit here and we watch this shit. It's like you never expect these people's personal lives to fuck up their careers.
I think it's because we're in 2000. It's like the internet era.
Okay, so you know that.
Yeah.
I know that. Do they not know that?
The way people like react, like the things that still go on nowadays, knowing that people have camera phones and shit,
bruh, like,
still shocks me.
Speaking, look, I know my girl does not listen to this podcast, so I'm also in situations to be like, hey, fam. Put your camera up. Like,
yeah.
You about to get everybody in this room in trouble, man.
Right.
Like, even if I'm not participating in anything going on, there's no way I can tell my story.
Bro, because what it is that fucking camera pan, and it's like you just sitting over there. And hold up, is that Kicks?
That's all it is.
And it's a wrap.
And no matter what, like whatever goes on in that camera view,
you're a part of it.
I'm associated with it off top. And I know this, bro.
That's your man's.
I knew this for a long time, my nigga. I've been knowing this since at least 2011. That nigga, if there's a camera out and there's some wild shit going on in the vicinity, please don't get in the camera.
That's what trips me out about like the nudes and shit leaking. I'm like, bro, like, did you think y'all was safe?
They did. They thought they were safe.
We're like 8-9 years into leaks though.
So it's like that's the thing though. They also don't realize is like I'm safe.
Because you're a nobody.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, but once you get notoriety, it's like you're no longer safe, my nigga. So it's like you might as well go ahead, do your digs and get rid of all that shit. Cause
Right. Well, the thing is, you don't even know when they got it.
nope.
Like, you know when you took the picture, but you don't know when this person got it. Like, they probably didn't put it out till you was big enough for them to put it out. Like, that's nuts, man. Like, Paige, like, why do you get caught twice?
You ever take what? I don't think she gets caught twice.
You think it's all the same joint? And this dude released it, like, different, like in a different joint?
I think she got caught once. I think the second time.
She did it?
Just saying. Like there was no sweat off her back. It played into her coming back gimmick. Like that's it's just like, hey, this is just weird. That like,
is that not weird to you? Every time I see her, like I just kind of giggle a little bit.
But I think I giggle a little bit because she plays into it so heavy.
Oh, she came out like licking her tongue out and
tongue
shit.
out.
Like she was a complete different person when she came back.
She came back a little bit more slutty.
Yeah.
And why?
Because we already seen it. Little cum dumpster.
Yeah, because like the first wave were more so like, damn, she got caught doing some shit. The second wave wasn't so much like she got caught. It was just more like, hey, you've already seen once.
You thought I was nasty once.
Yeah, so it's like I
remember, wait till you read these
I remember
texts.
like the first time it came out, like there was nothing on the championship. Niggas was tag team, but like it was the wrong. Second time, she just putting fucking vibrators in her ass and stuff. It's just like, hold on, man. I'm like, where's the scandal at, man? We've already seen the wild shit. This vibrator in your butt ain't nothing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I think like,
wow.
I think that the second wave of shit she put out on her own.
They young and wild around there, bro. At least they're not doing drugs no more. So what would you? So would you rather? Would you rather them be like? Well, I'm sure this was going on back then anyway. But you know, back in the '80s and stuff, everybody was like stupid, coked up, doing all these stupid pain pills and drinking and shit. Now they just like back there fucking each other. Would you rather them just be fucking each other? Because now like you don't have to worry about like 15 years from now they put Seth into like the Hall of Fame and he's like, you like, man, bro, look at Seth, bro, he fucked up.
Speaking of Seth and this, it's like, okay, I would rather them fucking do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. I don't care what goes on behind the curtain.
I'm just talking about as your fandom. Like right now, like it fucks me up when you see like fucking like Jake the Snake or somebody, and you realize like how old they are, and it's like they could possibly still like
no, yeah, like bro, the drug shit, bro. Like, I don't want to see nobody
or Scott Hall.
I don't want to see nobody ruin their lives. So I would definitely rather them than be doing the shit they're doing now than the shit they were doing then, because like that shit, fucking that ruined niggas' lives, like the way they were living. Now they're not. So they're just fucking. It's kind of like when you're in a small town. And it's like there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
I know. So it's like, but they've also now realized that the town is cracking down on pills. So it's just like, hey, bro, you better put them pills up. They gave Johnny 60 last year.
Yeah.
Cut that shit. Like, damn, what? Like, yeah, bro. Anybody that catch you with the shit, bro, they're gonna go ahead and give them the long haul. They're making examples. It's just like, I'm gonna go ahead and put this shit down.
Yeah.
You seen Tina last week? Like, what? Nah, yeah. So it's like, okay. Males are obviously the sicker of the sex in like this world, because when we sit up and we see the leaked shit, it's females being leaked and shit. So it's like the male wrestlers have these same pics, but why are they not being put out there like that? It's like the only way it's getting put out there is on like a vindictive scale, like somebody's trying to get you back, so
like revenge porn type.
That's
shit.
it. But the females, they're just putting that shit out there to be like, hey, look what we got. If you want to see it, you can see it. It's not like I'm getting back at you for anything. Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Because first of all, I don't think anybody really wants to see guys.
I don't mind to.
No. So like I've learned this.
Hey, bro, I'd be lying if I say I ain't look at that Seth Rollins dick pic.
Oh, well, there you go.
But I'm also like, I don't know how you niggas gonna take this. I don't take it any kind of way. Any celebrity that's
it's fair game.
I seen Kanye dick pic. I seen Chris Brown dick pic. I'm clicking on whoever. Like I ain't judging. You know what I'm saying? They let me know your nicks your nudes leak. I'm fucking clicking the link. Fuck it.
Okay.
I mean, what? It's a dick, bro. How many dicks have I seen in my life? More dicks than you can count.
Shut up. But I don't think like with guys, like if a chick sends you like titties or something, like you're like, oh shit. You're like, look, you know, if you got unsolicited titties from a chick, like you're A-okay with that. Girls, like from what I've learned talking to females, it does not matter if you got the big dick, you got the little dick, you got the whatever dick. If you send a chick an unsolicited dick pic, more than likely she's like, the fuck?
Let me tell you why though. I believe that this is a thing because they get it more times than they actually want to. Because this brings me back to like the male sex is obviously like a little bit more fucked up than the female sex.
We're fucking animals.
But why though? Like, we don't have to be.
It's just in our DNA, bro.
So we just gonna accept everything.
No, we're just here to like fucking like repopulate the world. That's all they're here for.
No, because like. I've been in this. We're gonna have to charge this laptop soon, so I'm gonna tell this story, and then I'm gonna go charge the laptop, or the shit gonna die on it. I have been in this situation. You remember? You're not an Apple user, so any Apple user out there that listens to this knows that back in the day when you used to plug up to a nigga's laptop or PC or anything, like your camera roll would also pop up on the computer. Like it would ask like, would you want to die? If you click yes,
sync it.
Your whole
because
camera
in order to do anything on somebody's computer with an Apple, you had to sync it.
Yeah, so then your whole camera roll becomes available on the computer, on the CPU or whatever, laptop or whatever. So I've been in a situation where we have home studios or whatever. So a nigga just plug up to the Mac. I've had a nigga come through, plug up to the Mac, and have his whole camera roll pop up on the joint, and have him dip on out, like leave the room or whatever, just to go and do what he's doing because he thinks his phone's just charging. Me having to use the laptop or the computer, it was a Mac fucking desktop computer at the time. I click on it. First thing I do is unfucking sleep the computer where his whole camera roll lies. The first 20 pictures, no exaggeration, bro. I'm only gonna say 20 because I would tell you that it's more, but I can't guarantee it was more. But I guarantee it was at least 20 were dick pictures, and I just said, nigga. How many dick pictures do you need in your camera? How many angles of this same dick did you have to send to a bitch, bro? Like, I don't get it, nigga. Like, why did you, bro? Like 20 dick pics, my nigga? What? Was you just? It's dick, not a bro. Fucking selfie, my nigga. It's the same dick, bro. So like, I'm just like seeing shit like that blew my mind to think like, damn. No, now imagine how many of these motherfuckers he shot out to a bitch. Like, how many times how many angles do you think a bitch won't see this same dick in?
You're absolutely right, bro.
Like, first of all, I don't even know if she wants to receive it.
I guarantee you that most of the people that he sent those dick pics didn't want them.
I'm gonna tell you what I know. I know some of the chicks he sent dick pics to, they didn't ask for it. I know the nigga, and I know what he does, bro. But it's just mind blowing to me with leaks and the shits, and it's like only reason Seth Rollins' dick pic came out is because he got caught cheating on his bitch.
Yeah,
his bitch was no longer having that. She went ahead and shot his dick out there.
It's funny to me that doesn't affect them more though. Well, actually, it's not. I don't know.
But like in the age that we are now, it also is just super confusing because it's like we fucking banish fucking
China.
Like that's the only thing I have an issue with, bro.
That's my
like if y'all wouldn't have said that shit about China, like the reason, like if you could have gave me any fucking other reason, my nigga, like you could have been like China Hall of Fame, fuck that bitch. Like that could have been your answer, my nigga. And I'd have been like, hey, you know what? I feel that one.
All right, shit went down, bro. That's how they feel.
Yeah, bro. But it's like, don't be like, oh, because of like this shit, and then you look around and it's like, hold up, what you mean? There's a lot of this shit around.
Like
here.
some of your top guys and shit.
Like this is like I'm not understanding what's going on here. Like,
right.
So did you really mean that, or did you not know all this other shit was going on when you said it? Because I'm confused. I'm definitely confused because I get on fucking YouTube and you got old wrestlers who are currently in the Hall of Fame doing sex shoots on radio shows. Like, you have people in your Hall of Fame
doing full-blown porn with their Hall of Fame ring.
Like
taking it up the ass with their Hall of Fame ring.
So, did you mean what you said, or it's just weird? You know what I mean? Shit's weird.
Yeah, the hypocrisy is.
Man, I gotta charge the laptop. I'm leaving Ari with y'all for a little bit. Hopefully, he sits here and says something.
Ooh yeah. So, we need to talk about Raw and SmackDown, and whether or not we're actually going to get Taker on Raw this Monday, or if he's not going to come into WrestleMania. Do you think that we're going to see him?
Bruh, if he don't show up this fucking week on Raw, I'm out.
I've heard rumors that he's not showing up.
No way.
But, you know, rumors can be anything. They also, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
Just like when I found out that Rey Mysterio was supposed to be Braun Strowman's partner, it was also given to us by Sports Illustrated, who told us that the Taker and Cena match was not happening. Who also told us that Cena and Rey Mysterio was happening.
Right.
So you can only take what these niggas say
With a grain of salt.
You know what I mean?
Whatever. Nobody knows. Really, to be 1,000 with you, nobody knows until that fucking they get done singing America the Beautiful and we're at WrestleMania. Because shit can change.
Let me tell you what's extra weird. Now, I feel like on to whatever we're talking about, Raw, SmackDown, WWE, the road to WrestleMania.
The road to WrestleMania is
the
what we're talking
conversation. Is it me, or is it taking a little longer to get the ball rolling this year?
It is like this time any other year we would know the full card.
Not only would we know the full card, we would kind of know what the set looks like.
Yeah. Well, no, because they haven't got there yet. We would know the set this coming week.
No, bruh, like we definitely, like by now, we don't know what it constructed looks like, but we've had some kind of like something.
Like leaked
anything, bro.
Like concept art or something like that.
Yeah, like they don't have anything, like nothing.
Because I think I didn't see the set, and I was actively looking for the set until like that Tuesday before.
Last year we seen the set a week in advance.
Was it a week?
But they had to do a way grander.
Yeah, and they were outside.
Like,
see, so here's the thing. I don't think we'll get that same kind of reveal because you can't just ride past it and see it.
Yeah.
At that Camping World Stadium, like you could just been going to work and be like, oh, okay, like WWE's here. But they haven't even started saying that they are in New Orleans yet. But like they won't be in New Orleans until like Wednesday.
But still, like even to the motherfucking, like last year, where was they at?
They were in Florida.
They put that big ass huge title.
That's what I'm saying. Like the WWE itself isn't in New Orleans yet. They won't be there till Wednesday because they got Raw and stuff in Atlanta. Whereas, but last year is kind of like Florida's like their home, so they're already there.
It's a slow road, bro. It's a slow road.
But shit, I don't know, man. It is kind of weird. Like this year's Mania is a little weird.
I was sitting here going through the cards and shit, and it's just like there's still so much stuff that's like I'm not getting. So it's like
they just added made the U.S. belt a triple threat match. Like
okay, we'll let's start on Raw and we'll work our way to everywhere else. Okay, so Raw, where are we at on Raw? Fucking Bray Wyatt's not back yet. Undertaker hasn't shown up yet. Braun Strowman still ain't got a tag partner. We have a feud between Sasha and Bayley that means nothing because they're going to be in a battle royal.
And people are talking about, yeah, man, we might not get this till SummerSlam. I'm like, what else can they do?
So, and then we got
Hell in a Cell. That'd be dope.
That'd be crazy. Because, you know, they got the joints coming up, too. So, we could get 2 Hell in a Cells.
That could be dope.
We got the IC title where The Miz versus the Bingo Hall brothers. That's going to be an amazing one, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one. Brock and Roman. Let's go with that. Brock and Roman. How you like what they've been doing recently?
It's the same.
Last week,
shit,
last week, Brock comes out, destroys Roman off the handcuffs. Mm-hmm. He actually broke homie's jaw.
Yeah,
with the elbow.
The security, U.S. Marshal, whatever they're supposed to be.
We come out this week, we find out that the U.S. Marshals were just paid actors from a judo studio, and Brock set that whole thing up. He was telling Roman that if he was smart enough, he would have did the exact same thing. So they cut a promo to where like, oh, this nigga's saying he gonna be here rain, sleet, snow. He a fucking mailman no matter what. He coming to work. He ain't here this week. Lo and behold, my nigga come here 50% to take another ass whooping.
So that just means he's gonna win at Mania. He's gonna come out on Monday.
How you feel about these ass whoopings he's been taking?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care about this at all.
They have some good ass whoopings though.
Like I don't see why you care about this.
He whooped his ass. Looks good.
Whose ass don't he whoop?
No, not like that. Last time Brock brought the stairs out, it was him and Triple H, and I think he lost because of that.
Did he?
Triple H pedigreed him on the steps, knocked his ass out.
He brought him out against Cena too, didn't he? He lost in that match too.
Bringing the stairs.
Bringing the stairs out means Brock's losing.
Okay, so like I also informed my chick, like she didn't understand the fact that it's like if you bring the table to the party, you got to go through it. Yep. She was like, "What?" I was like, "You never noticed that?" It's like if I personally pull this table out and set it up, I have to go through it. Like
it's just the rules.
It's just the rules. You
unless you're a Dudley.
But then you have an executive because this is your finisher.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you have to do. This is your appeal. I don't know.
Public Enemy.
We're gonna.
You want to talk about really bringing the table to the party?
You're going too far back for anybody to give a fuck.
Sorry.
Too far.
Look, yeah, I don't care about the Brock.
As far as white wrestlers doing black gimmicks, nigga, I'm cool on it. Like only white wrestler that did a black gimmick that I thought was alright was Cena, solely because he was going undefeated in the rap battles.
Anyway, back to Raw.
You hating? Look, Cena, only nigga with a better Michelin S collection than Cena is fucking
Fabulous.
Fab. That's it, bro. Fab would never pull up.
they all the same size, so they can just mix and match.
Bro, does Michelin S make any other size than one size fits
no,
all?
they all 4X.
That's it, bro. Hey, I commend Michelin S because they did some shit that obviously no one else could do. Like they did the retro jerseys to a whole nother fucking scale.
You said they did, like they're not still doing.
No,
it.
I mean, it's not as popping as it once was. It's also a lot more affordable now too. Like I commend them. I like the fact that they've also jumped into the shorts game. I think that's fire.
Yeah, and
so
they make swingman stuff now too, so you can it's even more like you can cop a pair of shorts for like $80.
I also hate being a nigga that's been into fashion, like urban fashion, like my whole life. So it's like I followed every fucking trend that's ever been made, and to see like where the shit that was dope back then is now, it's kind of disappointing because it's like you're making it lesser than it once was. So it's like the fact that I can buy Michelin S and PacSun kind of pisses me off. When Michelin S was at their highest, my nigga, like getting Michelin S was essentially like trying to go find some fucking BBC, some
getting like, real Michelin S.
Like it's like essentially like trying to go find like high end streetwear fashion, my nigga.
Yeah, like if you didn't have a connect in Philly and you weren't, because that's early internet, so it wasn't like you was like really buying a whole lot of shit off the internet.
So it's just like, nigga, I mean, like, they had an online shop, but then you get on the online shop and you look up the fucking Dr. J jersey and it's $350, my nigga. I'm just like, I love window shopping online.
I mean, they still, like, the authentic joints are still, like, $350. It depends on how elaborate the jersey is.
I know, but it's, like, in the sense of, like, that's what I'm saying, but, like, that shit's fucking... Like they've kind of taken
it's everywhere now.
That's what's
like now you on like Karmaloop, they got Michelin S. Dr. J's has Michelin S.
It's everywhere.
PacSun, like you said, has like, Michelin S.
Once it gets PacSun, my nigga, I hate
East Bay has Michelin S. Like it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Just like what they did with the BBC. It's just like once BBC switched owners and they
that's what I was about to say. BBC ain't the same. That's what makes me mad about stuff like that. Is because damn, we're on a wrestling podcast talking about this, but like stuff with like Babe. Like, everybody, like, all these kids and shit wearing Babe. It's like, bro, like, y'all not wearing real Babe. Like, this isn't Nego Babe. Like, this is some other shit. Like, if you want to wear Nego shit, you need to be wearing, like, Human Made. Like, don't be out here in the Babe, bro. Babe is Adidas right now. Like, it's just, like, vast mass made. Even Supreme's the same way. Mm-hmm. Like, this isn't Supreme, bro. Like, this isn't, like, the old school Supreme Nike SB Dunk. Like, this isn't that shit's over, bro. Like, You're just getting you're getting a big company taking advantage of what you think is cool. Like, it's not the same shit.
Okay, so
it's not the same heart and soul.
In the era where Cena was doing this, Michelin F was thriving. Why is there not a nigga doing something now to where it's like in tune with the culture?
Usos.
Usos is the closest.
And the New Day.
New Day is the most, but like,
So,
I'm just saying, like, as far as gear goes, nobody's doing it.
Yeah, I would say that the Usos, the Usos and the New Days give you two different sides of the culture.
No, so like the New Day gives you more
New Day is you.
New Day is Black Twitter.
New Day is you. Like New Day is like New Day are black people that are in tune with like their kind of street side, which you can tell by like their kicks and shit and what they say. But then they're also in tune with like their like nerd side.
But I think that's so much more
and like pop culture.
I think that's where you bring three personalities into it. So you get all three niggas. That's where it seems. That's where they cover the board.
So who is Big E? Because it's obvious who else is who. Like Kofi's like the older kind of cat. Like he's the one that got them to wear like the Puma tracksuits and shit. And then and Woods is the guy bringing in like the nerd culture.
Yeah.
So Big E's just like their dude. Like what's he bringing to it?
So like I think Big E is more so the comedy.
Okay, I get you.
So like Big E brings the funny, and more so I think he's hipper
than we give him credit for.
Yeah. So like he is the nigga with the references towards like the shit that's going on Twitter and shit. So like I give Kofi their fashion sense. I definitely give fucking Xavier the nerdish side, but I think Big E the nigga that's like cracking all these fucking like black Twitter jokes.
Perfect combination, dude.
It's a perfect combination. Only thing the Usos are doing is putting on fucking high top forces and super kicking niggas.
I don't know, but they got the fire music.
Okay, Usos have great music, bruh, and they're great wrestlers, but they definitely walked out of City Trends with that outfit. And no disrespect to you if you shop at City Trends, man. Get it how you live, but
those are definitely South Pole pants.
If you know anything about City Trends or shit, even if you buy your fucking outfits from Foot Action, my nigga.
No, okay, so they are the Muse.
So
what's the Muse now? I don't know. I don't work at Foot Locker no more, so I don't know what the Muses are. For people that don't know, like in the Foot Locker umbrella, which is Champs, East Bay, Foot Action, Foot Locker, everybody has their Muse, which is the customer that you are selling to. Yes. And they have a name and they have a style. Mm-hmm. And the Usos are definitely the Foot Action Muse.
If the Usos aren't a Foot Action mannequin, nigga, I don't know who it is.
Definitely.
So it's like they got the generic hat, cool. Yep. They got a generic top, cool. Yep. They got their pants with the zippers or some fake leather on them.
Yeah, cool.
You know, high top, strapped up forces, nigga. I ain't never seen, like, I ain't even know niggas strap they shits up like that.
Yeah,
for real.
When you got super kicking, nigga, you got to strap them up.
But it's just crazy to see shit like that. It's just like, okay, like the Usos are the culture, bro. They're super urban, bro. I think it's more so through the promos and shit. Like like they wear the golds. It's so fire, bro. But when you got the motherfucking sweatpants with the pleather going down the side, my nigga, it's just like.
But because you can't go too deep. Like they can't be out here in like some ball mains, bro. They not the Miz, nigga. Like they can't.
But I'm just saying, like they could be.
I guess, but you can't wrestle in that.
They could definitely wrestle in some motherfucking what's some joints? I don't know why I don't call them Jinko jeans. Not Jinkos.
Some Jinkos, right?
Nah, not Jinkos. They need to be in. What was the joints with the straps?
What they Hardy Boys?
What was the shit with the straps?
Jabos,
my nigga. They need to be in the bows, bro.
Fresh bows with the crease.
You get the bows strapped up. You strap your ankle part up real tight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You make them joggers. Joggers.
Joggers.
And you turn the fuck up, bro. Right. I love the Usos. I hate the shit they wear.
Yeah. I like them a lot better now than they were with the colors. I feel like this is them and their way. That's why they're so good now.
The Usos are the niggas that come in and ask for a discount.
Definitely.
Down Mo. 6 more cents.
Take it down, Mo. 6 more cents.
That's what he is. They're like, what? But they are, like, I like it, but it's just like fashion wise, nobody's taking anything outside that's going on.
But
in
well,
the
like
hip-hop
what?
community
So,
around.
but at that point, like that was so much of the community. Like at that, I don't know if there's one single thing in fashion now that is as big as retro jerseys were at that point.
I know,
Like at
that's
that
real.
point, everybody
Okay,
wore
so,
retro
like-
jerseys. Like it didn't matter who you were.
Yeah.
Like now everybody's so different.
But they
like,
don't even make like merch catered to niggas that like are fashionable.
No.
If the Usos
no.
did a motherfucking Death Row shirt,
Yeah, but it was just like the Usos or something.
I
They
literally-
they would kill every like little small
they do some kind
Instagram
of
dude just like making shirts.
Bruh, like, they would kill him out, bruh. Like they would, like literally, if you do like a Pac and fucking Snoop inspired X shirt with the Usos, just something that draws the niggas who actually are fans of them in. I think they'd sell like
Yeah,
crazy.
but I don't think kids would buy it, and that's the whole.
Fuck them kids.
I know,
boy.
I know your motto, bro. But
Bruh.
here, okay, so here it goes.
Man,
So
look.
me and Kicks had this
April's
talk
coming
earlier
up.
that when
We
I
got
give
some-
him an answer, he thinks I'm defending stuff.
We got
so
local
I get
shows
stopped.
coming up. We got local shows coming up, and I think I'm gonna go buy a poster board, bruh. And I don't know how long they're gonna let me have that motherfucker up.
Which is gonna
It's
say?
gonna say fuck them kids.
I hope you get on
FTK,
camera.
bro. I get it. If I just gotta put it FTK, bro, and I just gotta hold it up, and on the
Damn.
back of it, I put fuck them kids. So the fucking front sees FTK and the back sees fuck them kids.
So is the move to like go with like a poster board that says FTK and then have Kayla with like the Sharpie in her hand, like in her purse or something, and then so while you're there, you just like writing it out like, yeah, fuck them kids.
They gonna come take it. First one thing I've realized that they will take your sign. They'll take your sign, and you can continue to sit there and watch it, or you can leave with your sign. But they gonna take your sign.
Done, do it though.
Fuck them kids.
Have somebody document it.
Nobody's gonna document it. Nobody cares.
All right, now we're on to SmackDown.
So if I super kick security,
You're dying.
yo, well, man, I'm going to jail, huh?
Nigga.
I'm definitely not going to Louisville jail.
You going to jail and they're whooping your ass.
Yeah, let me tell you the one thing they
That's
think.
the worst part about it.
The thing is, they're going to have to whoop my ass in the cuffs, though.
Oh, they give you that Roman treatment.
They're going to have to, bro, because while my hands are free, nigga, I'm going to be.
Swinging off.
Oh, every time. But, hey, I've been into scuffles with security before. And, like, I don't know what gives security the idea that they have to, like, be rough with you.
Yeah.
Like, even if we come to the agreement, like, hey, bro, like, all right, I'm cool. Like, I feel you.
Yeah, they still feel like they need to touch you.
Look, bro, if you need me to leave, I'm completely leave. Just don't, like, you ain't got to grab onto me or nothing. Nigga told me to pull my pants up. I pulled my pants up. Later on in the night, I didn't have a belt. My pants have started sagging again. The same nigga took it upon himself to think he could come and pull my pants up for me. Little did he know that on touch, I was ready for whatever. Bro. Like, so he grabbed me by the back of my pants and pulled my pants up. I instantly turn around. I grab him and belly to belly suplex this nigga. No exaggeration.
Suplex
Boom.
City.
And everybody's looking around like, what the fuck just happened? So other security is now running. We have more niggas than security in the building. My niggas have also started running. They have stopped security. Me and security are on the ground. Some other nigga I'm with came up. He's just now hitting security in the head like this. So I'm trying to get up. Security's fucking bulletproof safety jacket has scratched my face, which has sent me into a blind race.
Because no one makes Kiss bleed his own blood.
Don't make me bleed. I wasn't even bleeding. I literally just felt the scratch happen. I was just like, you fucking my face up, nigga. Is this what you... So now I'm in full-fledged fight mode against niggas with handguns and tasers on their hips. Like, after the fact, like, so, like, they finally get me out. I don't even know what this story has to do with anything. They finally get me out the fucking venue. I'm outside calling up niggas, like, bring the pistols through. These niggas is think I'm playing. They're like, Kicks, you need to chill. I'm like, nah, you see what just happened in there? Bring the pistols through. They're like, nigga, we won the scuffle, though. I'm like, did you not see this nigga scratch my face?
Nigga, we lost the war, nigga. We not losing this.
like, bro, we literally just won the fight inside the building. You going off because you looked at yourself and have a scratch on your face? Like, nigga. Ah, man, that was me. They said I was lucky because that security's known for tasing niggas and shit. I don't know how I got out unscathed, but grace of God, I'm a guess.
By the grace of
Probably
God.
because he didn't expect that once he grabbed my pants, literally less than 3 seconds later, I was going to hit him with a suplex. don't use wrestling moves in fights, guys, unless you actually know what you're doing.
Unless you ready to kill a nigga.
Yeah, because I had no clue what was gonna happen, but I know I wrapped that nigga up, and I guess he didn't expect me to be that strong to fuck. I hit him with that Bailey to belly, and that nigga was
So for all y'all to think that's not a good finishing move, kicks just prove
I just
it.
let you know that it's a great finishing move because I took down a bigger security guard. At this time, I was a big dude too. I was probably around like 300, and he didn't expect me to fucking hit him with that out of nowhere. I also don't be fucking if you can't even realize that big niggas are oddly quicker than you expect them to be. Because I wasn't always a big nigga, so my speed and agility is still the same.
Bro,
I've just gained weight.
Yeah, you was always an agile cat. Like,
Yeah, so it's like I wasn't as you gotta realize I wasn't always 300 fucking pounds, but nigga, I knew how to move at a smaller weight. That doesn't leave you. Like you riding a bike doesn't leave you.
Yeah.
You don't fucking like it's still a thing. Yeah, well, happened.
Yeah.
I tried to if anything, look, I tried to grab a pistol because I had a scratch on my face. It was a terrible decision.
Wow. Come a long way.
I've came a long way. Now they can't even convince me to fight them. But
Hey, bro, that's part of growing up.
maybe he shouldn't have grabbed my pants.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, security gets some kind of way. So
Yeah,
if they try to take my sign, I'll give it to him. If he gets a little more than that, I'm just like.
But see, okay, but you're talking about club security. So like event security's not
Totally
gonna be
different.
that way.
Oh yeah, they're more reasonable.
Yeah, they're also not gonna like be super rough with you. Like what they're gonna do is like if you cause a problem, they're gonna be like okay, and they're gonna get on their thing, and like 75 motherfuckers are come around with you with yellow shirts on, and they're gonna be like, all right, now please leave.
And the thing is, event security ain't never like actual security. Like so,
It's like a cat that just worked there.
Yeah, club security is a nigga who obviously can't really find a job. He's a bigger nigga.
It's a nigga that used to play football for whatever school that's in your town.
Yeah.
And he's not ready to like go get a real job, so he just wants to be a big nigga.
Yeah, that's club security.
Yeah.
Event security is like, well, in Kentucky, I'm gonna tell you what event security at a fucking Yum Center or a fucking Rupp Arena look like, nigga. They 65.
Yeah.
They're white. They all look like Ric Flair, nigga.
They all look like Ric Flair.
So I can definitely see.
But they also give you that like you don't even want to put your hands on the frill. Like you like, all right, bro. Like I ain't about to beat up old Jerry from down the street.
Man, speaking of, bro, like look, we are totally off subject right now, but nigga, I got in a car wreck yesterday.
Oh shit.
Bitch hit me from the back. I'm leaving work. Nicholasville Road is fucking stupid with traffic.
Right.
We're in stop and go, so I can't tell you if it's a red light, green light, or whatever because it's stop and go traffic. The light's fucking mile away. We're stopped. Next thing I know, full-fledged bitch just run clean into the back of me.
Oh wow.
Boom! I'm like, oh shit! Like, I look back, bitch, 85 years old.
Oh.
I checked my whip. There's no damage. I'm just like, I'm going about my day. I don't want no parts of this shit. Like, that's what it feels like. It's just like once somebody gets to a certain age, it's just like, you know what, bro?
It ain't worth the time.
It's not, bro. Like, she didn't even look like she knew she hit me.
She probably didn't.
And she hit me hard.
She probably didn't. That's the crazy thing about
it. No, like,
it.
I looked in her face, bro. She didn't look like she knew she hit me, but she hit me hard. I had the worst headache for like half a day yesterday and everything. Wow.
Damn.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Now, if this was an episode and she would have hopped out that car and I'd have kicked her ass.
Oh, she got out the car. You just super kick her off.
If I made Young powerbomb that bitch through her own windshield, I'm just sitting there Dudley Boy style, like with the train.
Yeah, the
like,
train.
Did y'all see that nigga powerbomb that old bitch on Nicholasville Road last
You would have been on World Star.
Oh, I'd have been on World Star. But yeah, like so it's like
you been on Jesus and Mero.
I'd have been famous. I'd have been my stardom. But yeah, so it's like anytime somebody's at a certain age, bro, you just kind of look at them and be like, you know what, it's not.
You just let them have it,
yeah,
bro.
And that's our event security, so they would definitely have.
I do that with like young cats too. Like I'll give a young cat like a little bit of a pass for a while because I remember when I was like 18, I was kind of wild. Like I started feeling myself. Like I ran up on a nigga at the Blue Courts one time. This nigga was like Triple H's size. And he called a foul. I was like, nigga, you's a whole bitch out here. He said, who the fuck you talking to? I had me and my nigga, so, you know, I thought I was safe. Yeah. Like, I'm like, nigga, I'm talking to you, nigga. And he's like, hey, young man, like, you know, just go ahead and calm down. Like, he gave me like the OG talk. Like, and I'm like, nah, young nigga, I'm old. I'm a grown man, nigga. I'll fuck you up out here. And he just kind of looked at me and was like, you know what, man, you got it. It just walked off, and I was like, like I'm probably gonna do that to a young nigga one day, bro, because I was definitely hunting for an ass whooping. Mm-hmm. But he knew it. He probably had been there one time.
In the age of today, too, bro, the worst part is like if you whoop a young nigga ass,
he probably gonna kill you.
You still might lose the whole thing, man. It's just like, was it worth it?
He probably ain't gonna get the chance to whoop his ass.
No, like I think like once you hit him, that's as far as your ass whooping goes.
Yeah,
like,
he gonna run off and like fucking shoot you and shit.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna go to the car.
Get my gun.
Kill all y'all. Hey, for some reason, bro, that's my favorite quote to go to. Shout out to motherfucking White Man Can't Jump, bro, because that scene resonated with me for some reason, bro. It's like my nigga didn't have it, bro.
My nigga went and held up a store to get the rest of the money.
Got caught.
And they knew it was him, though. He was like, hey, bro.
So obviously some shit he been doing. He sells his gun to get some money. Finds out that he was getting conned and said, you know what?
I'm going to get my other gun.
Like, okay, bet. Like, niggas took off running once he said that. I don't think he came back to an empty court.
That's because you know that nigga's about that life. But yeah, I'm going to do it for a young cat one day, bro. I'll give him a couple of, you feeling yourself, bro.
So we're so off topic.
How long have we been doing this?
But we're at an hour and 20. We haven't talked about SmackDown or NXT.
Oh my God, we gotta straighten this fucking podcast.
We got you. Hey guys, if you look, you always hit a point where you realize you need to get your shit together.
This is it.
This is definitely it.
Damn,
we might have one more episode. Like, I guess the next episode is gonna be the WrestleMania episode. Fuck anything else going on outside of WrestleMania.
That is it, bro.
And then after that, bro, I feel like we will have our shit together.
we got straight this
We
shit
ain't
up.
even got no fucking method.
Nah.
We try to recap weekly shit, but we're on the road. Ain't shit going on. Mm-mm. We lost on the road.
Oh. 2 times.
Hey, bro, cause that's my shit.
That's the most that song's been played in the last 5 years.
If that's not the WrestleMania song, bro.
Oh, what's the WrestleMania song? We ain't even got that. No, you're absolutely right about this year's WrestleMania. It's very fucking weird. There hasn't been any commercials. Like we had that fucking I'm ready to go. Oh yeah. We had that like for a fucking month, like 2 months. We had that little commercial where they were on that damn roller coaster and Roman Reigns was jagging his arm off.
Okay, hold up. Bro, speaking of, bro, so Roman comes out the crowd with the chair. Him and fucking Brock get into it. He gets the upper hand on Brock for a sec. Roman's running around the ring. Mind you, he's not in ring gear. He's just in a fucking beater and some slacks. He doesn't have the forearm guards or nothing on. My nigga still cocks it up. He still cocks it up to go drop that bitch on. He cocks the joint, jumps off the step, goes for like the Superman punch. I guess like clotheslined out the air. But it's just like, my nigga,
quit cocking that bitch.
You ain't gotta cock it every time.
You ain't gotta cock it at all, bro. It does nothing for the punch. Like,
nigga, this bitch loaded. What's up? I'm ready to drop his motherfucker on it. Hey, you better watch out. Roman cocked that motherfucker. He's been walking around with it all day, right? He ain't put that bitch on safety or nothing.
Nothing, bro. He just cocked that bitch up. He got in the shower and cocked that motherfucker up.
He just walking around loaded all day, ready to bomb it. Fuck him for that, bro. Like, bro, how you in the midst of an ass whooping, you making a comeback and you still find time
to cock it. He cocks that bitch up every time, bro.
He not only does he cock it up every time, bro, my nigga may also drop down to the knee and hit the mat like boom. Who wants some, nigga? Like, hold on, fam. You gotta do this every time.
It's like niggas like, oh shit, he cocked it. Like niggas start scattering.
Bro, like, even in the midst of a surprise,
he still cocks it.
A Superman punch out of nowhere still gotta get cocked.
He does it real fast.
So it's like, AJ Styles jumps off to hit a flying forearm, bro. Oh, I cocked it up. Bah! Hit that nigga like, hold on, how he cocked it that quick? Where'd he pull that motherfucker out from? How he cocked that bitch that quick? Fuck Roman Reigns, bro. I hate
oh,
shit.
We fuck Roman.
We at the end of the episode. Fuck SmackDown. Fuck NXT. fuck Roman Reigns. We not organized, my nigga. But
Fuck us.
But as long as he keep cocking that bitch, bro, we ain't gotta be. He just let me know. At any time you cock that bitch and it's ready. Fuck the bullshit. God, what nigga? I don't get it, bro. Fuck him.